student, welcome to our YouTube channel initiated by Gnanmanjari Modern School. Up to this we have discussed grammar session in YouTube channel, but today is the day I have started teaching you that English. So here I have your book, Beehive book, and we'll go for unit number 1 today. So now you will get change from grammar session. Generally students find grammar boring, so now you will get change from grammar session to English. So let's start. As you can see here, I have written new words for you all, and today's lesson name is The Fun They Had, and that lesson is on page number 5 in your book. So while you watch this video, please keep textbook with you so that you can understand this lesson very easily. This is very interesting lesson. You will surely enjoy this lesson. So please keep a textbook Beehive with you, so it will be easy for you to understand each and every line of the word as I describe in detail this line. So we can enjoy this, or you can enjoy this video if you have that textbook with you. Only new words, only writing new words and question answer is not enough to learn the video, to learn this thing. You must need to understand each and everything. Though we are not able to teach you face to face in the school, you are not able to come to school. So this video is the only medium we can communicate. So if you have textbook with you while you are watching this video, this lesson will be easier for you. So please keep a textbook with you, I request you. So let me start this unit. Very interesting unit you have. This unit will present many interesting things to you, and this unit will take you in 2057. Yes, in this unit we will not discuss about 2020, but we will discuss about 2157. So now you can imagine how interesting this unit will be. So let's start. But before we start this unit, we have this session before you read. Here it is, before you read. So some introductory information is given in this before you read section. So let me read that first. So it is now one kind of warm up activity, like warm up activity for you all. So you can be motivated by these introductory paragraphs. Here it is written, here we have some pictures of schools of the future, and see now this unit very related to you all, as we are in school but we are not, as you are learning through video. So this is the perfect example of future school. How will we have school in future in 2157? That is described in this unit, and we can say that we are feeling the same thing right now just because of this corona atmosphere. So how this future school will be, that is described in before you read session. So here you can see, here we have learning through computer. Yes, we are doing that. Virtual class, we are doing that. Even robotic teacher, no, your teacher is not robotic. Here we are living being and moving e-text. So that we can say we have. So I'll tell you, or you will get idea of future school in present. How we will have school in future time, that can be felt in present time. So this is the fun we are going to have. The story we shall read is set in the future, when books and schools as we know them will perhaps not exist. So this story is taken place in future time, that is in 2157. and where the author is telling that where you will not find any kind of living teachers, any kind of books or any kind of words that words you have right now. So now will children study then how will we teach you, how you will learn things. The diagram below may give you some ideas, and they are talking about this diagram as you have in your book. Now I am going to start this unit. Here we have this unit is divided into 10 paragraphs. So I will try to cover all the paragraphs in this session, otherwise some paragraphs will discuss in another session. So on page number 5 you have paragraph number 1, and here we are talking about the year 2157. So imagine yourself into 2157, not in 2020. Okay, so here we have one character, Margie. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. So we got one character, and the name of that character is Margie. And here this Margie has written something in her diary. Margie is the name of a girl, and she used to write a diary, and she has written something in her diary. And when did he write that? So on the page he did 17 May 2057. He did means here the meaning is given with the title. So on diary, as you all know that when we write diary, first we write the date and the year. So here Margie has written in his diary, and what was the title? The title was 17th May 2057. And what did she write? She wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." So she has written a sentence in her diary. He did 17th May 2057, and what did she write? She has written that today Tommy found a real book. It means before that they haven't found any kind of this kind of book. So they means Margie and Tommy both were in surprise to see, to touch, to feel the essence of that real book. So the first sentence she has written is, Tommy found a real book. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. It means here we can see that Margie and Tommy didn't have any kind of real book, and that's why they were surprised to see that book. And that book belonged to Margie's grandfather once said. And once he remembered, means Tommy and Margie both remembered that once Margie's grandfather told them that they had books, they had real books, and here that book the Tommy and Margie is talking about. He was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. It means he was talking about the time when all the stories, all the poem, all the words were printed on the papers. It means right now Tommy and Margie both don't have any kind of real book, any kind of printed words, and that's why they both were very surprised to see the real book. Next para, they turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly. So now this paragraph is described about that book, and that which kind of book they had. So they had the book in which they have pages, and the color of the pages were yellow, and those pages were crinkly. Crinkly means it is given with many folds and lines. As you know that that book was very old, so of course will not find any kind of smoothness or any kind of neatness in that book. So the pages of the books were yellow and those pages were crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on screen, you know. And now see, here Tommy and Margie both are dealing with that virtual classes where he and Margie don't find any kind of real book, only words are passing through the screen. So this book gave them a fun. They just enjoyed a lot reading that book, and it was awfully funny. Awfully means here it is written extremely. So it was extremely funny for both to read the real words which are not in screen. And then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it and it had when they read it the first time. And when they turned back to the page before, and when they turned the page, it had the same words on it, and they found the same word on another page, and it had when they read it the first time. And when they read it first time, they found the same thing in each and every page of the real book, and that is the matter they found it interesting. Now on in para 2, I am reading number 2 para. G said, Tommy, what a waste. Now this G word is used to show our expression, our emotion, which is disgusting. So here Tommy put his review, his opinion, and he just told that it is a waste of time and paper. What a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away, I guess. And he just suggested to throw this book, this real book. It means Tommy doesn't like that real book. I guess, here guess means I think. And another word we have skipped is stood still, that is to not move. Our television screen must have had 1,000,000 books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I won't throw it away. And Tommy also told that the television screen is better than this real book, and this television screen has thousands of books. So we just no need to read this real book, we just need to throw it away. Same with mine, said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. So here we have given the age of Margie and Tommy. Margie was 11 years old and Tommy was 13-year-old. She said, where did you find it? So she asked Tommy from where had he found that real book. In my house. He pointed without looking because he was busy reading in the attic. So Tommy replied that as he was interested in that book, now he got interested in that book. So he just told that I found this book from the attic, but he didn't look towards Margie as he was interested in that book. Attic is here written a space just below the roof used as a storeroom. So you also have this kind of space in your room, the just below the roof, that is space. We can use that to put our extra materials and our extra things, and we can say that a storeroom. So that storeroom is used and it is called attic. So Tommy said that I found this book from the attic. What's it about? School. So Margie asked, what is the subject of this book? What is this book? What's the book about? And that book was about school, means the topic and the title of the book was school. Number 3 paragraph I am reading. Margie was scornful. School, what's there to write about school? I hate school. So here Margie has not that real school. They are dealing with virtual classroom, and moving e-text and everything. So Margie became depressed and became angry, and she just told that school, what to write about school? I just hate school. So here we have one word, that is scornful. Here we have three different meaning of scornful, that is contemptuous, or if you can't remember this contemptuous word, you can say scornful means insulting and disrespectful. It means Margie doesn't like to go to school, she just disrespects school, and she told that she hates school. Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. So here this paragraph deals with Margie's current school, and that school doesn't have any real teacher, that school doesn't have any real classroom, that school doesn't have any real students. That school have online screen, robotic teacher and county inspector who supervised Margie and who gave many tests of geography and maths to Margie again and again. So that's why Margie doesn't like that mechanical teacher and doesn't like to study. So the mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse, and that geography test Margie didn't like even, and that teacher was giving her again and again, and Margie was very poor in geography. She couldn't understand any word in geography, and that's why she started hating school. Number 4 paragraph I am doing. And Margie's mother was very much anxious and in tension about Margie's geography performance. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. So here we are talking about mechanical teacher. Remember, we are in year 2157, where you will not find any kind of living teacher like us. You will find robotic teacher, mechanical teacher. So of course the teacher will be full of wires and dials. So he was a round little man. Here this paragraph is about that mechanical teacher. So mechanical teacher has a round little man with a red face. The color of his face was red, and a whole box of tools with dials and wire, and the teacher is full of wire and dials. Here we can say this type of, see, this robotic teacher here we have. So you in school of the future will find this kind of robotic teacher. So that's why Margie does like that teacher. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple. So here we are talking about that teacher, but not the mechanical teacher, but that county inspector. That county inspector is a person who helped Margie to improve her performance in geography, and her mother, means Margie's mother, complained county inspector about the performance of Margie in geography, but that county inspector didn't give that scornful reply. He just gave an apple to Margie, took the teacher apart. So here we are talking about this mechanical teacher, that robotic teacher. So took the teacher apart means opened the mechanical teacher. See, as we know that Margie is feeling worst in geography teacher, and geography teacher is a robot. So county inspector is like a principal of the school. So Margie's mother complained county inspector about the performance of Margie in geography subject, and after listening that county inspector gave an apple to Margie, and he just told her mother that he will see what the problem is, and that's why he just took the teacher apart. It means he opened that robotic teacher and he wanted to see that where's the problem in geography section. So he just opened that teacher. Can you believe that? Yes, because that is not a living being, that is robotic teacher. Margie had hoped he would know he wouldn't know how to put it together again, but he knew how all rights, and after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. So when that county inspector took the teacher apart, after half an hour, he just solved the problem, and again that geography session was started with questions and answers. That wasn't so bad. The part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test paper. So Margie's mother complained county inspector about Margie's performance. So that county inspector checked all the things in robotic teacher, and he told that the Margie hated the most was the slot. Slot means here given space, time or position. Means the problem was that Margie didn't like to do her homework, and she just had to put homework in that homework and test in that slot. She had to put homework and test papers. She always had to write them out in a punch card they made her learn when she was 6 years old. So when Margie was 6 years old, at that time this process had been starting, and now Margie is 11. So that session Margie had to follow, and Margie was not following that. The mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time, and mechanical teacher calculated the marks from 6 years to 11 years. On page number 5 I am talking. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. Now that inspector who gave apple to Margie smiled to her and finished and patted Margie's head. He said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick. Those things happen sometimes." So that county inspector just listened everything what Mrs. John, Margie's mother, has described, and after checking all the things, he told that it was not Margie's fault. He said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Johns. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick." Geared means adjusted to a particular standard or level. It means that speed of that teacher, mechanical teacher, has very high. That's why Margie was not able to catch each and everything. Those things happen sometimes, and it was normal, he told. It happened sometime. I have showed it up to an average 10 years level. Actually the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory. So here that in this paragraph, county inspector was telling to Margie's mother that the average, that level and the progress of Margie's geography subject is quite satisfactory. There is no need to do any kind of changes. I'll just slow down the gear, slow down the speed of that teacher, and your result will be fine. And he patted Margie's head again, and after telling this, he patted Margie's head again. So he just consoled Mrs. Jones not to worry about Margie's geography session, as now everything is going well. Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. So Margie was not happy to listen this thing, that everything was going to be okay, because now she thought that she had to be in that class again. So she thought that she wished that she could remove this geography teacher from that session, as Tommy did that one time with history teacher. See, here teachers are in this lesson, teachers are robotic teachers, so they could do anything with teachers. They could move away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month. Once Tommy did that thing to history teacher, Tommy just brought down that history teacher, that robotic teacher, because the history sector had blanked out completely, and Tommy has done something and history part was blanked out completely. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? And this is the reason Margie didn't like school, and that's why she felt surprised when she got that real book about school. And that's why she told, or she asked Tommy, why would one write about school? So here we got one word, blank out. So these are up to these new words. Now I'll write another new words. New word number 11, and that is blanked out. The meaning of this, to stop working completely. To blanked out means to stop working completely. Now on page number 7, I am reading paragraph number 6. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. So when Margie told him, why would one write about school, Tommy looked at her, Margie, and because it's not our kind of school, and Tommy cleared the air. He just cleared the idea, because he told that because here in this book, means which they had, the book, they are not like our school. Stupid, this is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So Tommy told that which they had, the book which they had, they are that different kinds of school. They have different kinds of school which had hundreds and hundred years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. So he just told that this real school is we cannot find that real school right now, because those school that grandfather's grandfather had this school centuries ago. And he added loftily. Loftily means in a high pitch. So we can say loftily means in a superior way. Loftily means in a superior way, in a high way, you can say. So Tommy told that school belonged to centuries ago. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. So here we have picture, they had a teacher. It was a man. So it means they don't have a living teacher. As we all know that Margie and Tommy are learning things from mechanical teacher, from robotic teacher. It means they are very surprised to see that her grandfather's grandfather were having a living teacher. So it was a fun for them. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. So here regular means normal of the usual kind which they have. So we got one word, regular. It means here normal of the usual kind. It means here normal means they are talking about their robotic teacher. A man. How could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. So Margie was surprised to see that a living teacher they had. So she was full of surprise and she asked that a man, how can a living man teach each and everything? How can a living man ask a question? How can a living man give answers? So she was totally astonished by this idea of living teacher. Number 7 paragraph I am talking. A man isn't smart enough. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. So here he told that a man is not smart enough as they don't have any kind of living teacher. So they put this view here. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. So here Tommy said they are smart enough means a living teacher is smart enough as my father knows as much as my teacher. As much as my teacher. Here he is talking about his robotic teacher. So Tommy said that a living teacher is smart enough as my father knows as much as my teacher, robotic teacher. She knows almost as much, I betcha. Betcha means bet you. Here we get another word. Betcha means bet you, I am sure. So Tommy is telling that I bet you that a living teacher is smart enough as my father knows as much as my robotic teacher. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. So Margie was almost eager to know everything. So, and she was not in that mood to dispute with Tommy. To dispute means to disagree with. So she was not in that mood to disagree with Tommy, as Tommy had more information, much information about that book. I wouldn't want strange men in my house to teach me, and Margie told that I will not allow any strange man to come in my room and to teach me. Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in the house. They had a specific building and all the kids went there. So here by doing, when Margie told that I wouldn't allow any teacher to come to my school, my room to teach me. So Tommy just screamed with laughter. Tommy just laughed loudly and he just told Margie that you don't know about anything, Margie. Here in this type of real school, teacher didn't come to our house. We needed to go there to school to teach, to learn. And all the kids learn the same thing, sure, if they were the same age. And most important thing that Tommy told about school to Margie is, one word we got is here, screamed with laughter. It means he laughed loudly, very loudly. See, here we got difference between that virtual class and real class. So here we can say real class versus virtual class is the theme of this unit. So what is the difference we find in real and virtual class? So first thing, in real class we have living teacher. Here we have robotic mechanical teacher. Another difference we get from this unit, real class versus virtual class. The difference is, in real class we have a living teacher, while in this class we have a robotic teacher. Here we have words and books, while here we have screen and moving words. Here we have, in this real class, students went to school. Here teacher came on the screen. So this is the difference between real class and virtual class. The theme we can say is of this unit. So we have done 7 paragraphs, and up to 7 paragraph we have dealt with real class and virtual class. So this is for today. It will long last. This unit needs two session. So up to 7 paragraph we have done. So this is for today. Now it's time to give you homework. We will do paragraph number 8, 9 and 10 in next session. Now I'll give you homework. You have to note down all the new words and this difference, real class and virtual class, in your notebook, so that you can get a clear idea about this unit. And your homework is write 10 new words in your book. We have discussed, I think, 16 new words here. So you have to write first 10 new words in your book, and in your fair book you have to write all 16 new words with this difference of real class and virtual class. If you have any doubt regarding this unit, please post your doubt in the group. I will try to solve all the doubts, or we will solve your doubt in next session. We will meet again in next session. Till then, thank you. Take care.